Here on YouTube. Okay, guys, the topic on YouTube for this evening is a supplement from the last video. This is uploaded. Incidentally, folks, I forgot to mention this on the last video. This came a bit of a surprise to me. It was unprecedented, and so I went to a model show in Cincinnati. It was about 45 miles away from my house, and I went there today. I had 4 entries. I took to the model show, and I won two trophies out of from the display table. I took the whole table out right there of all those models, that section. I won 2 trophies, so I was pretty well honored and pretty happy about that. And I'll show you those trophies there. I got the first trophy I won was on my B-26 Marauder, and the one I've done for you fellas on YouTube. And the second one was on the last cart model I built. It was on my Sandro Bellia on Craig Hustle War 1 biplane group build. That entry right there. And so I won a trophy on that. And what they give me, folks, is it looks like a medallion right there. It's Cincinnati Scale Modeler Club right there. This is an award. This is first place. It's all bronze and gold, so I'm going to have that epoxy on a wooden base with my B-26 Marauder on it. And I got the second one just like that on my Sandro Bellia. And so I'm pretty well honored in that respect. And old Frankie Day had a handsome sum of money in his hip pocket between my naval pension check and my check I got from my job. I shoved off and went to the model show. And I had a very, very glorious day. I enjoyed myself very well. And it's the first time I went to a model show in more than 20 years. And so I was very much astounded that I won first and second place on 1/32 scale kits and larger. And a lot of people were astounded and amazed at something like that can be out of paper. And I walked into my Avro Lancaster. You'll see it on the video because I just got it uploading on here, and it's published, and it's probably on the way. You're probably looking at it right now as I speak. But it's a treat to you fellas. I was thinking about you guys. So ain't no way Frankie Day is going to have fun by himself, but you guys having fun too. So I shared my love of my modeling to you great fellows up there in YouTube land. You guys are like family to me. And so I'm very happy today. I am very, very happy. I spent $260 today, and I bought a very, very, very wonderful collection I got in my stash, and also future group builds. Now I bought a die cast today. Well, I went there to the vending table, and the guys had an SBD 3 Dauntless dive bomber, Midway. It was a die cast. And I asked him, how much you want for this? It says, 40 bucks. $40 for that? Are you serious? And he goes, very serious. So I'll take 40 bucks. Done. There you go, sir. Well, here it is, folks. This is the first presentation of what I bought. I bought 5 purchases today. We'll start out with this one. This is the Speedy D 1/32 scale, guys. I want to tell you something. This thing does everything but fly. Everything. And as a matter of fact, starting out with, I give you a card here stating, identification card, tell you how many. This is certified that there is no, this is the number of the kit right here, is 0532 of only 500 produced. So there's only 500 of these things that are floating around. Whoever's got them, and I'm one of them. So well, I'm one out of 500 who's got this has got the Speedy D here. So folks, this is all in intermediate blue with light gray in the bottom. This thing is, oh my God, it's beautiful. Oh, here it is. Come on, big girl. Here it is right here, folks. This thing does everything. Landing gear retracts. Dive brakes work. Bomb drops. Tires spin. Pop comes off. Cowling comes off. Now they give you an accessory package right here that comes with this model. There's a lot of fine small pieces on here that makes a shipping impossibility without breakage. So the only way to prevent breakage is they ship it in a little cellophane, acetate compartment here where they carry your parts at. So there's extra parts that's got to be put on this to complete the die cast. Now this is what I really like. Now all that detail, as detailed this thing is, I bet it has a very detailed engine, which it does. So they give you a clear cowling right here by popping up the prop, popping up the cowling, and taking this clear cowling and put it in place of the finished cowling. You can see the detail of the engine, which is very good. That's the same thing Tamiya did on that Ferry Swordfish torpedo bomber that I bought recently. And so this thing does everything but fly. Control surfaces work, ailerons work, cockpit slides back and forth very easily. Man, this thing is beautiful. You know, that's what I love about technology in the new millennium, because there's nothing impossible anymore when it comes to scale models like this. This thing here weighs about 20 pounds. It's getting heavy on me. I'm about ready to give out to pick this thing up. But anyway, guys, this is it right here. $40. $40 of pure loveliness. Speedy D, slowly but deadly. Sugar Baker Douglas, no matter how you slice the apple pie. This is one fine, 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 beautiful looking airplane. And I love this very much. I know exactly where this is going to go. So temporarily I'll put the Douglas over here. And we'll go to the next purchase I got. Okay, folks, this is, they don't produce this anymore. This is by Matchbox. This has been a dandy of a build on the Matchbox, on Aaron Lumen's Matchbox group build that he had. This is the Matchbox 1/32 scale Western Lysander. I got this down. I paid $10 for this thing. I've been looking at this thing for a long time. I thought I assumed, which I made an ass out of myself, excuse me, that I had one of these in my stash. The only one I got in the stash is that Tester's 1/48 scale, and also the X-Frog, Nova X-Frog Lysander in the bag kit, which is behind me over here. And so anyway, I've been looking at this kit. This kit's complete, and we'll go through the box real quick. I mean, to tell you, as old as this kid is, the guy had this, says he's had this thing in his living room for all these years. The decals are all there. The decals are good shape. The instructions come, the color instructions, the assembly instructions, and the parts come in gray, clear, and black plastic. And it's a very, very wonderful airplane, 1/32 scale. And this is going to be a joy to build when the time comes right. And there's some kind of a group build, like a reconnaissance group build, or some kind of an operations spy, or something like that. This Lysander would fill the bill for that category. And perhaps if there's something out there that can that'll suit the Lysander. Anyway, folks, I'm glad I got this kit. I've been hunting this kit for a long, long time. And I know a lot of you fellows out there probably got one in your stash and already built one. And I cannot tell you how many times I've built this kit since it came out back in 1977. I think I built at least 2 to my knowledge. I had the other one. It got destroyed, and the other one I had probably got lost during transit when I was in the service, moving and everything, and time took that. So I'm very happy that I got this. Okay, put this down over here and go to the next pushover. Anyway, folks, I've been hunting this kit for a long time. This is an old production of Williams Brothers. Williams Brothers make an area of 1/72 scale kits. Now they make 1/32 scale kits. And their kits are very nice kits, but they're not made for the novices because there's a lot of preparation involved in building the model. All these Williams Brothers kits are nothing but flash pegs. Every one of them are nothing but flash pegs. This is the Williams Brothers 1/72 scale Curtis C46 Commando. The subject of this kit right here is the Flying Tiger lines, and I believe the decal sheet's optional. It's U.S. Air Force and also the civilian version. The Flying Tiger lines is used in China. And this is a very good airplane. It comes with rubber tires, I remember that. I had one of these days. It was called Smiley Airlines, all OD and neutral gray in the bottom. And so someday I was thinking very seriously about doing this. They have on television, they have some kind of a Buffalo Bill Airlines or something like that. It's all green. It's up there in Alaska. They fly them all the time. Buffalo Airlines or something. I don't know what it is, folks. It's the tip of my tongue. I'll spit it out sooner or later. But I was thinking if I ever get to build this, I might go ahead and paint a schedule. In the back right here is a catalog of kits what they make. And a lot of them right now are probably still pretty much in business in release in production today. I don't know about the Douglas Cruiser, which is this aircraft right here. I haven't seen that, but I do remember that was a gorgeous kit. And also the Boeing T-37. This one right here. I don't think I've ever seen this kit before. I don't think they've released that yet, but perhaps someday they probably will reissue it. Anyway, guys, this is I think I paid. It was $20 for it, so it's not bad. That's probably a lot more than that if you got them. I know these are still in production because I've seen them. I've seen them on the Squadron, and then also other manufacturers, other companies that sell kits like this. The other manufacturers. Okay, I got two down. Oh boy, you guys are not going to believe how much I paid for this. You're not going to believe it, but I'll tell you anyway. This is the Trumpeter, 1/48 scale. Wimpy. The Wellington bomber. This kit retails over $120. I paid $40 for this thing. $40. It was factory sealed and wrapped. It comes with photo etch parts, rubber tires. Dandy of a kit. In the back here, you got test shots over here of the model. Finish shots. Full interior, full Bombay. This is 1941 in Malta, with this Wellington represents in the spotter codes. All black, dark green, and dark earth color. And it's a very beautiful plane. The back side here, I guess, is optional color schedules or decal placement, or perhaps the same. Yeah, different decals. The Wellington bombers in the Royal Air Force were worth their weight in gold back then. And so Dr. Barnes Wallace wanted to use that as a test bed for the skipping bomb and stuff. The Air Ministry, of which is Bomber Harris, he was kind of skittish, because he says Wellington bombers worth their weight in gold. We can't afford to salvage, can't afford to modify these things just for a harebrained idea that may not work. But I'm pretty sure that Dr. Barnes Wallace convinced Air Marshal Bomber Harris, this can be tried and must be done. I need an aircraft. And he did it. With him working for Vickers Aircraft Company and designing the structure of this aircraft, and also the RO-1 flying boat. I mean the RO-1 dirigible. And I think he kind of convinced the Air Ministry. So anyway, This was a test also. This aircraft was a test bed for the skipping bomb with Bob's Wallace used for the dam busters. Anyway, guys, this is 1/48 scale. A killer dealer of a price of $40. Unbelievable. You know, I was really shocked. I says, man. And the guy knew it too. And he says, hey, you buy this at the hobby shop, you pay over $120 for it. I thought, I know. So I know. And so I gave him $40. Here it is. And there's a dandy of a kit. And when there's a group build coming up, whenever the moment arises, I'll be doing this one. Okay, guys, lastly, I've never seen this before, but the company I do know. Hasegawa makes this. This is a ship model. This is a 1/350 scale. This is the Hiko Maru. This is the Imperial Japanese Navy hospital ship. She was a merchantman before World War II got underway, and she was actually a very beautiful passenger ship for her day. And she was requisitioned as a hospital ship when World War II was underway. And this model represents her in her hospital colors instead of the beautiful black and gold colors that's in white that she splendored as a civilian luxury liner at one time. This is the Hikamaru, guys. This is my Hasegawa. A big box for a little model. This thing, length of this thing is probably about 22 inches long. And what's really neat about this kit is they got printed details like that in card models. Appelikes or card, I cannot pronounce it, but anyway, they're like transfers. And they're applied with liquid cement. Which put your liquid cement on the place, and you place it inside there. And what it does is this model is built, and all the detail, they can be painted. It makes painting easy. All you gotta do is just airbrush your white on it, and to make it come alive is when you put these transfers on the side of the hull, aside the superstructure, bring up the portholes and everything else, gives it detail. And this is a very dandy of a model. It's very detailed. And I'm opening the box here. These are rolled plans, colored plans of the ship. Now what I'm talking about, as I roll this, folks, you'll see what I'm talking about. I'll get closer. See these right here? Looks like a card model. When you fold parts and put them together like I do my card models, these don't. These are transfers. And these transfers come off, and they're actually glued on side your superstructure, representing your details of your ship, of the ship. Now I have not taken it out of this tube yet. It's sealed in cellophane, and it's probably just a full color of the ship. Anyway, this is full size. So this ship is pretty good size for 1/350, and it's about good 21 inches long. It's bigger, it's about the size of a battleship. Very detailed. Gary Brinkler would probably like to get one of these. It'll make a very beautiful model once it's done. And I'm thinking very seriously, if I tackle this ship, I'm not going to go ahead and I might not be able to paint it the hospital ship. I'll just go ahead and paint it as she was before she was requisitioned as a hospital ship. And anyway, folks, this is a very beautiful model, and there's some more pictures of it at the side here. As you can see, that's the details of this bad boy. This is a beautiful ship, guys. Really beautiful. Hasegawa. They were a top dog at one time, folks. When they came out in 1970, when they introduced the 1/32nd scale kits like the P6E, the F4B, the Boeing F4B, the BF11, and they started the high fidelity of 1/32nd scale. And of course Revell, you know, they had back in the late 60s, and they're all right for the day. There's nothing wrong with them too bad. They seem like pretty well much state of the art models back then. But when Hasagawa came out, there's a lot to desire back then. Well, anyway, folks, that's about the end of that right there. These are the purchases that I bought today at the Cincinnati Scale Modeler Convention. So be sure to see my video if I've done that. I just uploaded that video probably about 25-30 minutes ago. And clock's still ticking on this video here. I guess I could waffle a little bit. It's Saturday night. I'm off tomorrow. I'm off today. I get my 5 days in, so it's time for old Popeye Frankie Day. You can kick back and smoke a cigar and enjoy talking to you great fellas. And I'm very glad that you guys, and happy that you guys enjoy my videos. And I got so much on my plate, guys. I'm just going to the exchange then some. And I got to finish up. I got my Tanty Jew. Got to get going. And so I took a day off for the model bench and went to this convention, and I tell you, it made my day. And so I spent a great load of money, but everything in life is only made for the living, folks. It's made for the living. And as long as I'm alive, I'm enjoying what I'm doing. And I'm just trying to live the dream. And yeah, that'll be that. Boy, that Dauntless is something else. Boy, look at that thing. My God. You know, I don't know how they assembled it though, but there's no seams at all. I was kind of puzzled how they put it together. And the only seam I found was probably around the wing joint. So there's something there that makes it all come apart. But I'll tell you one thing. That thing is, it's unbelievable. I mean, I was astounded. That thing does everything but fly. Gear retracts, bomb drops. Man, what do you think of next? Anyway, down there at the CSM model show, folks. I mean, I'll tell you, I have not seen. I've seen models I have not seen in 50-something plus years. My God, and cheap, man, cheap. Man, I tell you, I mean, I was in heaven, you know. I went on there and just had a blast, talked to all the vendors and everything, and I think next year they're gonna have the same thing. I'm thinking about getting a table. I can liquidate my stash, see if I can sell and try to make some money back and get and rebuild another stash. But I don't know, but to me that's kind of waste of money. So what's the sense of spending all your money of buying a big stash like that behind me, and selling it and building another one up again? I can't see that. Only way I can see it is if you want to get out of the hobby, you have enough of it, you have interest. This I could see. So it comes liquidating your stash and buying another and rebuilding another stash up. That's costly. And man, with the uprising cost of plastic and wood and everything else nowadays, it'll cost you about 2 times what you put into the last one you got rid of. Anyway, folks, just rambling right now. It's time for me to get off here. I've been here long enough. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. May God bless, and please subscribe. Happy modeling. And I'd like to thank everybody for your comments. And that'll be that. This is Frankie Day signing off. You boys take care. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye, fellas.